live from Arlington, Texas. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the American League All-Stars taking on the expansion-era Boomers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab here, Jim Palmer.
Yeah, Boog, when you're a teammate of a guy like this, you love when it's his turn to pitch. He's out there on the mound carrying himself with a ton of confidence. That gives other guys confidence that, hey, the other team's not going to score much. All we've got to do is have good at-bats, put up some runs, and we should be able to get a win. He's got some of the best stuff around the league. So if he's on, he has the ability to control the game, and guys aren't really going to get much to hit.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. The wind of the pitch. That misses. And this one is off and running. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Yeah, down 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And the pitch. On the ground. Ripken collects, whips it to first on the run. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Batting second. From the Los Angeles Angels, the center fielder.
Here's Mike Trout. Big-time power. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. That one's in there, 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Aaron Judge in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. No score, just getting started, top of the first. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That to right. And it falls. Now he'll turn for second. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
So 2 down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. This guy has turned into a beast. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. In there, and it's 0-1. Singy, we think of Giancarlo Stanton with the big-time power as a baseball player, but he was actually recruited to play football at USC. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, he's built like a superhero, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And one thing about him, as we talk about guys like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton in the same conversation in terms of exit velocity.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Shane McClanahan. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And the 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Next offering way off the plate. Ripped on a line and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ken Griffey Jr. in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a base hit.
When you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Two outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, George Brett, a guy who makes it in. McClanahan checks over to first, and he's back. First offering misses the mark.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Tying run at the plate. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. We head to the second in Arlington. The AL out front here, 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a pitch. 0-1. Palmer, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Next pitch is downstairs. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he deals. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And here is Devers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Good eye right there.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss there. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. With the shift on, hits right into it. Carew throws to first in time. And Devers is set down.
Batting in from the Chicago White Sox, the shortstop.
Here's Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got hurt his sophomore year of high school. He then went back to baseball as a junior. 4 years later, the White Sox made him a first-round draft pick.
Tim made a good choice.
Yes, he did.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's a ball. There's a strike, 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. Good contact guy, good defender. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Palmer picks over. Anderson dives back. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next offering misses. 1-1. The pitch. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Palmer throws to first. Anderson back in on a dive. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. Good eye right there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one misses, and the count is filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice, 6 times a Silver Slugger, 3 times a batting champ, 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. Next offering misses. 2-1.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame. He's headed there himself, Boog, but one thing about it, you mentioned that size does not hold him back. You know, only Manny Ramirez has more postseason.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. AL leaves a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Jim Thome. McClanahan back to work. And downstairs. And now 2-0. And here it comes. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wind and the pitch. That's down and in. And a 3-1 on the way. And that one wrapped foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Thome checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Eddie Murray now at the plate. The switch hitter batting right. First pitch, and he just misses. And a good eye there. Nobody out, runner at first. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Three-two now. Ground ball left side, could be two. Knocks it down to the hole to second, and he's safe.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors, free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
Craig Biggio, the next to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
First and second here, no outs. Ground ball could be two. Over to Altuve. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario,
checks over to first, back safely. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next offering is down low. Now 2-0. Step off throw to first, and he's back in there. Two-0.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, there's ball four.
Ball four.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So digging in, Rod Carew. First offering misses the mark.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Foul ball there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And the batter now, Ricky Henderson. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch just misses. And that's outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Next one off the plate inside, and the count's full. 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Kicks and fires. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Now the number 2 hitter, Reggie Jackson. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the start of the inning. And now batting, Mike Trout. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That's in there. It's 0-1. Palmer, over 200 career wins. Of course, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. Strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next one in the dirt. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Back to work, 3-2 now. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 17, 18, 19, 21, and 2022.
Yeah, he makes that hot corner at third base.
Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering is down low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Trout aboard here at first with nobody out. Judge rips that one. And that should be extra bases. Trout around second, headed for third. Trout headed for the plate. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. The run scores all the way from first, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Chris, it's pretty amazing to think that Yordan Alvarez could actually be a Dodger. The Dodgers originally signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Great deal, and you see Yordan Alvarez really emerging as that David Ortiz type of designated hitter. Even though he likes playing left field, this is a guy that has become a true force in that position, if you want to call him the DH.
Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. Righty delivers. 3-2 now. Runner at second, nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the righty deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Tosses to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next offering is downstairs.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. McClanahan, a 6'1 lefty, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And it's 1-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed. The wind of the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And now the lefty fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Junior checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here's the third baseman, George Brett. He popped out his first time. And that one fouled off. Brett, a former MVP, 27 years old. He's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in West Virginia. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Step off, throw to first. Junior back in standing. Another move to first, and he's back in that time as well. Here's a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Judge has it sized up, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now here is Jim Thome.
The designated hitter, Jim Thome.
In there for strike one. There goes Junior. Pitch is high. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Going to count 1-2.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next offering is down low. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand batter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Got him. Now 2 away.
That left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
So up next, Eddie Murray. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. The next offering misses. 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering upstairs. Runner leads away at second. That's through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Got it by him for the K. And welcome back. Start of the fourth. Now it's Devers at the plate.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Palmer back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike. And a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Murray sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's one away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So digging in, Tim Anderson. He reached out a walk his first time. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing. One gone, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Next pitch downstairs, and that is ball one. Anderson stands at first with one out. Anderson runs. Base knock right field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Back-to-back singles, just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. One of the skill sets Altuve brings to the table, he is a notorious bad ball hitter. But whether it's in the zone or out of the zone, since he debuted in 2011, no player has more hits in the majors than Jose Altuve. 0-1 now. There's a strike.
Yeah, Boog, and Altuve, a three-time AL batting champ and the first second baseman to win multiple batting titles since Hall of Fame second baseman Rod Carew won 5 batting titles between 1969 and 1975.
And the 0-2. Just misses with that one. Way outside, 2-2. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. First and third, one down. Next pitch way upstairs. And here it comes. And that'll load the bases.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Trout in the box now. Takes strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
One out, base is full. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Bullpen activity starting up now. Vida Blue up and loosening in the pen. Hunter getting loose as well. It's softly on the ground left side. Slings to second, over to first, safe.
I promise you there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And Now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Lots of pop at the plate. Out over to first, and he's saved. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. And Judge spoils that one. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Next offering in the dirt. Now 2-2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And the next pitch is way outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Now move to first, and he's back in safely. Back over to first, and he's back again. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1 to the bottom of inning number 4 now. The AL leads it 4-1. Welcome back, and stepping in is the speedy Craig Biggio. And a pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one ripped. That's back. Gone. He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Cal Ripken Jr. getting ready to hit. First offering misses the mark.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And he deals. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one hammered center field, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Carew batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And there's a foul ball. stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson. He's a guy who does it all. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good eye in that spot. The line to kick the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th, and here is Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. That's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
0-1 down. Now 1-1. And that one missing low. And the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And the first offering is not close. Here comes a pitch. Way high.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Kicks and deals.
Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the 5th inning.
Here's a 3-0. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Vida Blue gets the call from the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch, not close. Blue, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The pitch. That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. And now the lefty. He goes down looking.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
2 on, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers. That one's in there, 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second. And strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And this one bounces away from Biggio.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Kicks and fires. Way high there. Full count now. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is down low. Now 1-2.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. AL leaves a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
The right fielder, Reggie
The pitch.
Jackson.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez up and throwing. Romano, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's a speed threat, Ken Griffey Jr. This guy is one of the best. Checks over to first, back safely. In there for strike 1. Next offering is outside. Jackson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No outs. Runner on second.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, George Brett.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Pulls that one foul. One away with a runner at third.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The pitch. And now 2-2. Next offering way upstairs.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Runner on at third, one gone. Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And here is Jim Thome. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at third, 2 away. Next pitch in the dirt. And 1-1. That one missed. Next offering is downstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Tying run at the plate, and that's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Eddie Murray digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And another ball. And a strike in there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one is lifted in the air. Stanton on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And welcome back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Alejandro Kirk. The pitch. Ball one there. Blue, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. 22 years old. And, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. The wind and the pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
And he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back to the top.
Singh, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, Jose Altuve really tells you a lot about how he's able to play the game and feel no pressure, just performing at a high level in the postseason. And no doubt he's been a big part of a couple of the Houston Astros World Series championships.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Trout for the fourth time tonight. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And here it comes. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Kirk, the base runner at first with one out. Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And first offering is fouled off. Judge, 30 years old now, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. And this one bounces away from Biggio. In there safely.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
2-2. Good eye right there. Runner leads away at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Nothing across, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's a lead for the American League, 4-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jorge Lopez. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Now pitching for the American League, number 48, Jorge Lopez.
Here's the speedy catcher, Craig Biggio. He's already homered here in this one.
Biggio.
And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Martin Perez, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Hendricks getting cranked up as well. Next pitch inside. And now 2-0.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So up next, Cal Ripken Jr. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. First offering, and it just misses.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Runner at first with no outs here. Double play ball to second. Boots it. Over to Anderson. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
Here's the second baseman, Rod Carew. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you can put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some.
Lays out and makes the play.
It's hard to believe a man that large is that athletic. Just a great diving catch by Aaron Judge. And when he hits the ground, everybody feels it.
Next to hit, Ricky Henderson. First offering misses the mark. Lopez, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Next pitch is downstairs. Ripken leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's the strike. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Welcome back. And now Yordan Alvarez. Blue back to work. Ball 1 low. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tom Henke preparing to come on if needed. Suter warming up as well. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. That one drifts inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Next one misses, and now 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And it's fouled away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Stanton started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Vladdy stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next pitch misses way outside. And he deals. And a foul ball. Two and one now. And that's down and away. Next offering is fouled back. Three-two now. And there's ball four.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Check swing, went around. That's strike one. And the pitch. On the ground right side, Murray takes it himself, out number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left. Martin Perez comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now Reggie Jackson, 1 for 3. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first as they can't make the play. No outs. Runner at first. And now Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2.
Count 1-0.
This guy with big time power and an elite defender. Kicks and deals. And that one is in for a strike.
At the ball.
Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. Jackson gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him swinging. George Brett will hit next. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer.
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The wind of the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the dirt. Sends it to first. That's the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. The AL out front here, 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Digging in, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 0-2 now. And down on strikes. And there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. Curveball over for a called strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And now the lefty. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Trout at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here is Aaron Judge. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First offering misses badly for ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The lefty, the 1-0. Biggio can't squeeze it, gets away. Kirk at third. Altuve on second. Trout over at first with one away. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Two outs, bases are full. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
One, two now. And that's a strikeout looking. Huge call, third strike against a big bat to end the inning. 3 left for the American League as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Nestor Cortez Jr.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The Y to kick the pitch. Tomey stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Activity in the bullpen. Clay Holmes, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And the 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Off the mark there. 3-1 now. They say a win. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Eddie Murray. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first offering is not close. Gets the slider in there for a strike. The 1-1 is upstairs. And a count 2-1. And there's a ball. The 3-1. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In the air out to center. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Cal Ripken Jr. now at the plate. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. At the belt and fires.
Ball 2.
Murray off of first with 2 away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Three-0 down. Bounce to third. Devers throws on to first, and that will end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tom Henke.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. They say you win.
1-1.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Guerrero in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Action in the pen down there. Brett Saberhagen getting loose out there. The 1-0. Just missed.
2-0.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fouled off down the right side. The 3-1. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there are 2 outs.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Devers stands in now and watches strike 1. Right-handed reliever. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next pitch is outside. And that just misses.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Clay Holmes.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Rod Carew getting ready to hit.
The second
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they slice into the lead. It's 4-3.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And a foul ball left side.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Righty delivers. And ball 1. And it's even up.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first, and that is a big first out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Reggie swings through in for strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever...
Got him! 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Junior.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one sliced foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Pickoff throw. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first. Another throw over. Yeah, they're keeping him close.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Brad in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And the 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So now with one swing, this guy could end it. It's in and out of his glove. And that is the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight,